Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of September 30th. This is for Aries. Aries, we are in the opposite time of the year from you. We're in Libra season. And so know that you might be feeling the polarity of that, where your time of year is springtime. Things are coming to life and we're at Libra season. We're at the other equinox where we're going into fall, we're going into the harvest season, prepping for winter. So if you're feeling somewhat out of your comfort zone, know at least your ruling planet is also in Scorpio right now, which it feels relatively comfortable in. Scorpio uses Mars as one of its rulers as well. So at least there's direct action you can take at this time when everything else is getting ready to go to sleep. Oh, look, they're starting up again. I am starting all of these readings now, regardless of the constant lawn mowing that is happening. But we need to get it done before the sun goes down. So here we are. And you're the first ones. All right. Fertility Pan. Look at that. Look at that. So I'm using the Ascended Masters deck. This is just what was in the house that I'm staying in. I actually inherited 2 decks today. I just left them at the place that I'm cleaning up right now. So, oh well, here we are. You got fertility. It's saying, Aries, that even though this is harvest time, this can be a very fruitful time for you to really decide, where you want to grow things in life. And it doesn't have to be like a physical baby or anything. It could just be like you want to bring more movement into your life. You might find a new group that you want to, practice sports with, as in like that Libra, it's more about collaboration versus the one-on-one things. That might be something you're being more fertile with, is your time with others, things like that. I don't know, I'm not an Aries, but you're coming from a place of, oh shoot, drink more water. She's telling you to drink more water. So I don't know, Aries, just because we're moving into colder months, does it mean that you don't still need to hydrate adequately? I'll speak to that. I'm definitely been dehydrated the last few days. Oshun is, I've worked with her in the past and she's a great person. She's inviting you to, other than drink more water, as it blatantly says on the card, she's basically about bringing beauty and abundance into your life. So with that fertility that you're working with, you're Jesus. Yeah, he don't like that. Oh, sir, come here. Hey, that is what it is. I don't know, man. I will figure out the schedule of how I'm gonna do these readings. At some point in time. I just, I got back. I just got back yesterday from not civilization, and so I'm adjusting to having a schedule again of things that I gotta do, but this is what I want to do. Anywho, so Oshun is asking you to bring abundance and beauty into your life. She's asking you to prioritize that fertility is about what you can grow. And yeah, it's Libra season. Ocean's kind of very Libran energy, but the fertility can just be you really feeling into your own self-love and self-care by drinking more water, but also just connecting to the waters in general, because the waters really help us to, tie into our own life force energy. Every single living being on this planet, from the plants to the animals to the humans, needs water to live. So in connecting to the water and honoring the waters in whatever way, shape, or form that we do, it is how we tie into that life force, and it's how we tie into that self-love. So Aries, it's not a thing that I would normally tell you. It's something that I normally talk to, say, Pisces about, but really connect to those waters. Just because you are a fire sign doesn't mean that you aren't one of those creatures that thrives on water. So remember to hydrate. Cause yeah, you have freaking Merlin, cool. I know, I've literally never seen this deck before. We are learning it together, but energy healing. So Aries, There are so many things that energy healing could mean. There are so many ways that you can connect to energy. Other than you can literally, just like the other card said, tap into water. There's other forms of energy, like, I work with Reiki, but energy just can be that intention of working with energy. Some people can see energy as that electromagnetic field, so you can tap into that in so many forms. There's electromagnetic therapies, there is sound healing, which that's vibration. However energy healing works for you, this is a place where you can really pull in that fertility and creativity of how you tie into those energies that you can work with that are beyond just what you can see and feel. Because yeah, the outcome, I don't know who Lady Nada is, but mother, wife, sister, daughter. It's asking you to be open to that feminine energy, which Libra energy ruled by Venus, we're very feminine. And this is the opposite time of your year where, yes, Aries is a very masculine moment. But that doesn't mean that just because there's feminine and masculine doesn't mean that us as human beings don't all have the capacity to hold the energy of both. That is what the yin yang is when you look at the yin yang symbol, you see the black and the white drops, but they both have a dot of each opposite color in it, because that feminine does still hold the masculine, and the masculine also still holds the feminine in it. However, that relates to you, Aries, really tapping into your feminine side. And it just could mean that, we're going into winter time, and winter is the feminine energy where you tap into that rest that we all need. We were always action all the time, we would burn out. Same thing with the seasons. We have summer where it's high sun. If the earth stops spinning, we would burn half of the planet and freeze the other half. So there needs to be a balance within ourselves on that feminine, masculine energy, whatever it looks like for you. All right, well, that's what Aries has this week. Enjoy your Libra season. Enjoy tuning in to this Venusian, even though Venus is in Virgo. So, tap into this Venusian energy in whatever way, shape, or form it looks like for you. It's going to be beautiful, as you do have these ladies helping Pan and Merlin out this week. All right, I'll see you next week, Aries. Bye.